welcome to This Explainer. Today we're breaking down a massive media phenomenon. Have you ever wondered why certain sports moments just instantly grip the entire planet? It's really not just about the game being played out on the pitch. It's actually about how the story is built from the ground up, way before the whistle even blows. So today, we're setting the stage to completely deconstruct the arrival of a young superstar on the world's absolute biggest stage, and we're going to look at the exact mechanics of how that incredible hype is generated. Okay, let's dive into this. 18-year-old superstar Lamine Yamal makes his World Cup debut. It's short, right? It's punchy, and it is absolutely loaded with intent. This isn't just some bland statement of fact. It's a carefully crafted hook designed to generate raw excitement and pull you right into the event. Section 1, A Prodigy's Arrival, the Superstar Debut. In this explainer, our main goal is to break down the exact anatomy of this explosive sports headline. We want to see exactly how these compelling, viral narratives are manufactured by the media for mass consumption. Section 2, The Magic Number 18, Isolating the Core Metric. Now we're transitioning into analyzing the specific, highly calculated details of this headline, which is going to prepare us to focus on the absolute most critical element of the entire story. Before we even analyze the player himself, we absolutely need to isolate that single most critical element, and that is 18. That number is literally everything. It acts as the engine for the whole narrative. Think about it. In the context of a World Cup, a tournament historically dominated by these seasoned veterans who've spent a decade mastering the grueling physical and tactical demands of the international game, being just 18 years old, that is staggering. Section 3, Creating an Immediate Story, the Narrative Framework. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is that we're shifting our focus away from the player on the pitch and moving toward the meta-concept of media storytelling. We're moving from the who to the how, looking at how sports media actively builds a myth in real time right in front of our eyes. This brings us to a really vital concept from our source material, the player-centric narrative. This is defined as a storytelling framework focusing on a specific individual's unique traits and status to drive a broader event's significance. So instead of the media focusing broadly on the Spanish national team's overall strategy or the deep history of the tournament itself, they zero in intensely on the individual. The tournament simply becomes the backdrop, and the player, well, they become the main character of the global stage. And this brilliantly illustrates the exact blueprint for engineering instant sports mythology. It's a precise three-step process. Step 1, focus on age. As we've established, 18 is the magic number. Step 2, focus on global star status. Notice how the media doesn't just call him a rising prospect or a talented rookie. By attaching the word superstar to his name before the tournament even begins, they artificially accelerate his legacy. They cement his elite tier in the minds of the audience immediately. Then, step 3, create an immediate story. You combine those first two elements so that the sheer act of him stepping onto the field is historically significant. The match doesn't even need to be played yet for the story to be a massive success. So, the crucial point is right here. Fusing age and status creates the immediate story. When you tell the audience that a literal teenager is simultaneously operating at a globally recognized superstar level, you completely bypass the normal waiting period of sports media. You don't have to wait for him to score a hat trick to write an incredible headline. The debut itself is the climax. It instantly captivates a global audience because, let's face it, it taps into our universal fascination with prodigies. Which brings us to the ultimate question to leave you with today. When an immediate story is created at just 18, what happens next for the global superstar? Think about it. If your narrative has already hit a fever pitch at the absolute dawn of adulthood, how do you maintain that mythology for the next 15 years of a career? It's a fascinating dynamic to watch unfold on the world stage. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this structured breakdown gives you a totally new lens through which to view the next big sports headline.